In this video, I'm going to show you how you can fix your VLC media player if when you double click on a multimedia file such as an MP4, an MKV, and your VLC player immediately loads and then immediately closes. Now, I got an update yesterday, and then after I got the update, I went to watch some of the little clips that I had in my videos folder, and I just happened to notice that that was the problem with my VLC player. So I right-clicked on a video file and chose another player like MPlayer, and it did the same thing. And then I right-clicked and chose SMPlayer, and it did the same thing. So I went through and fixed each of these issues, and I put the illustrated steps on my web page, and I'll provide a link below the video showing you the step-by-step instructions that I did to fix this problem. Now, I'm not saying an update did this problem, but it occurred on my desktop system, and it did not occur on my two laptops, or not as of yet. If it does, I'll go through the steps here and fix those. It's an easy fix, and this machine here I do like to experiment more, so it's probably something that I did or deleted that interfered with an update. So if you're having this trouble, hopefully what I have here will fix your problem too. Now, to start with, the first thing that I did is I opened my file manager, and since I'm using Ubuntu Mate 18.04.2 for the long-term support, I have the Caja file manager. Now, I make sure that I have my home folder and my name selected, and then I go to View, Show Hidden Files. Then you'll see a .config folder here. It's hidden. The dots indicate that these are hidden files. Double click on it. You scroll down until you see the VLC file. Now, to start with, if it was just only the VLC player, I would think that one of my preferences that were saved here in this folder was corrupt. But to start with, the VLC is the first one I fixed, so I did delete that folder when I made the changes in VLC. So if there was a corrupt file, so that might be one of the first things you want to do. And if you're having trouble with multiple video files or players, such as I did, this probably is not going to fix your problem, but it wouldn't hurt to delete it in case there was something it was referring to if it's no longer on your system. So you just delete that folder. Now, I don't have the problem anymore. I fixed it, so I'm going to go through and show what I did. Before you actually click on a video file, you can go into your sound and videos, scroll down to your VLC player, and once it loads, you're going to go to your tools menu, click on your preferences, then click onto your video tab or your icon, and then here's where it's set to automatic by default, which is up here. I changed it from automatic to OpenGL video output, and then I hit the save button. And then after I did that, I went into my input and my codecs, and where it says hardware accelerated decoding, I chose disabled, and then I hit the save. And once I hit the save, then I close out of this and then close out of my VLC player, and that fixed that problem. It no longer opened up real quickly and then closed real quickly. And then the next thing is I had issues with my MPlayer. Now, my multimedia player, my MPlayer, this is one of the older video players within Linux. So what I did was I opened it up as well. I went to Sound and Video. I click on my MPlayer, which is here. I go to my preferences, and I right-click anywhere. Let me minimize my screen behind. Right-click, I go to preferences, and then I went to video, and then I can't remember what this one was set at, but I also chose the OpenGL, which is no software rendering. I clicked on that one, and then I hit OK. Now, I don't think I changed anything here. I just only changed this one, and then that fixed the problem with my MPlayer. So since it's already set to that, I'm going to hit cancel and close out, and that fixed my MPlayer. The last thing is my SMPlayer. So if you're using SMPlayer as well, this problem occurred as well. So you open up your SMPlayer, go to Options, Preferences, and you're going to change two things here. You're going to click on your Video tab and change your output driver to it's the OpenGL as well. And then you're going to go to your audio and change it to an output driver of your audio driver. In this case, I like to use ALSA. You might use Pulse Audio. Either way, it should work. So you go to Sound and Video. Then you go to the SMPlayer. And then once it loads, go to Option, Preferences, and when your dialog box pops up, your SMPlayer Preferences box, go to your Video tab, and this was usually set at default. So I clicked it to the GL_NOSW, which is the OpenGL driver. Then I go to my audio, because I noticed that when I hit Apply and OK, I did click and right click and said open with the SMPlayer, it played video, but it didn't have any audio. So I came back into my options preferences, clicked my audio tab, and it was also set at default. You could choose Pulse or ALSA. I liked using the ALSA, the older driver. This right here works as well, or it should work. So I choose ALSA. You can try the Pulse audio, hit apply, hit OK, and then close out of your SMPlayer. Now I do have some videos or sample videos in my video folder. That's the video I'm creating at the moment. So double clicking on VLC player now, it plays fine, no problem. And if I right click and say open with, and I go to my MPlayer, it also opens, and here's my little thing where I can drag it forward. It also opens and it plays fine. If I open now, say with SMPlayer, it now opens, and it remember the last time when I brought it up, or continue where it left off, but it also plays as well. So if you're having trouble with your VLC, when you double click a video file, if it opens up and immediately closes, then the fixes that I have here should fix your problem both with VLC. It should also work with MPlayer and SMPlayer. And the reason I knew it was something I did, or maybe a driver that I installed, is because when I right clicked on it and chose the video player Bommy, this was the only video player that I had that would play. And so it must have its own independent drivers or something within its own package that allowed it to play, whereas the other players didn't. So if you're having this trouble, hopefully this fix will fix your problem as well. And have a great day.